Get ready to turn heads and grab attention like you've never experienced before. Mhm. Okay, so you saw that in the intro. I just did the shuffle, and you got the title card and the Seven of Cups. This is the type of surprise that literally shocks you, like you're so confused. You're so confused. And I'm getting that this is quite literally being described as the shock of a lifetime. There are some planetary movements and motions going on right now that are affecting the collective, and the energy behind it is do not be shocked or surprised when the least expected happens. But of course, what happens when the least expected happens? We're shocked. We're surprised. Expect to be shocked, surprised, like never before. Like never before. Because this is something that you have moved on from, or you've outgrown, or you've moved towards other things. You've gone in a different direction. You didn't see this as relevant or possible any longer. Look at this, the Nine of Swords. I think that this was something that stressed you out more than anything. And so you decided to clean your hands of the situation. And voila, it appears just like you were once crying for it to. And saw that. It peaked out. It was the Knight of Cups. Okay, so this is like, what are the sayings coming through? Like flirting, and a date with destiny. Okay, or flirting with destiny, flirting with these things. We have the World card here. Exactly. Cycle that's like in the current energy, we have the World card. That means that this is a cycle that's fully done, fully completed, and you're almost done taking all the remnants indoors. Like you were doing the hard work. You're literally doing the hard work. This kind of showing up in the present energy at the bottom of the deck tells me that like you have literally entered the last of it. Like you're whatever the situation is, whatever it is that you've been completing or cleaning up, or I'm channeling specifically course correcting. I'm gonna put my little USB drive right there. But whatever it is that you've been cleaning up or getting in alignment with or course correcting, you're doing your thing. You've done your due diligence. You've done it. Okay? And so now that you've moved past this worrisome energy, I feel like this is a situation where something had you anxious. And so you finally come to a point to say, okay, I'm done with whatever this anxiety is or whatever this worked up energy. I'm done with it. Exactly. The Queen of Swords says, you know what? I'm done. I'm just going to clean this up and I'm going to go on about my business. Whatever this means, this is a collective message for hundreds of millions of bajillions of eyes. So take it as it resonates. But whatever it is that you clean your hands of, hmm, welcomes you back for more, is exactly what I just channeled. Something is welcoming you back for more. Three of Wands. Two of Wands, wanting to make plans to move forward. Ten of Pentacles. Wants to commit, wants to build legacy. Now, please don't be mistaken that this has to be romantic because it absolutely does not have to be. Always keep an open mind. That's the issue when people watch tarot. They are fixated on projecting what they think it is as opposed to just sitting back, observing, and letting it reveal itself to you. But this is a form of commitment. Okay, and I heard rallying. Something is rallying for you, rooting for you. This could even be someone who has recommended or suggested or pointed the finger towards you as a recommendation. Ace of Swords here. And this could be exactly how they come through to you. Someone mentioned you to me, or I saw you last week, or I did this, or I did that. Okay, this also brings me to a situation where someone else could have been in this nervous, reckless type of energy here And I'm getting this vibe of like, yeah, I was going to tell you this last week, but blah, 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 blah. Whatever this is, some sort of new beginning, new start is going to be revealed to you, and the whole truth and nothing but the truth will be laid out for you. And whatever this is being laid out for you to make a choice, you to make a decision. What's at the bottom of the deck? To put the ball in your court, to put the decision in your hands. Who wants? Let me get a sip of water. Okay. What is this pertaining to? Why did this video find this collective? I keep channeling, expect to be wowed like never before. Okay, so this is about surprises. Okay, Virgo. And this card technically came in like just ever so slightly in the reverse, which again lets me know that no matter how observant you think you are, or how much you think you never saw this coming. You never could have seen this one coming. And especially with Aquarius at the bottom of the deck here, this could also be referring to groups working this in your favor, or kind of like setting up a situation for it to work out in this way, or trying to get you to show up at the same time as this person, or trying to present this opportunity or get this flyer to pop up on your timeline at the exact moment that you are meant to be looking. It's just something about perfect timing. Expect to be wowed by perfect timing, immaculate and excellent conclusions and execution. So it's like the way that it's being done is perfect, flawless. I'm hearing this is someone who has zero critiques. I have nothing bad to say. I have nothing negative to say, something like that. Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down time in nature. And again, this is after you've given something a rest, okay? Or after you deem something as irrelevant, not important. Look at this. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? This is something that you have removed because you felt like, okay, it's not meant for me, or it's not aligned with me. Whatever this is, I feel like you just are keeping shown that 10 of wands, and we have 3 wands here. The difference between that is 7 wands. Sevens are the numbers that we usually refer to when there's some sort of a pushback or something that we have to fight through, especially the 7 of wands, okay, or something that we can't really control, but we just have to take it because it's a part of it. It's part of what comes with the lifestyle, with the desire, with the this, with the that. To take the 10 of wands, but we appear with the 3 of wands and the king of wands, who is the master of the suit of wands, to appear. This lets me know that whatever the worries or the energy that was dragging you down and you felt like was not aligned, you rid yourself of it. So whatever this is that's coming up, you are more than ready, more than prepared, and you cleared space for it. Look at that. And so it will be done effortlessly. I think that's what the confusion is. I think the confusion in the surprise is how effortlessly this, I keep getting the word conclusion, occurs. Okay, tree grounding. And the card that came out is cave, sanctuary, because you just, whatever this is, you're just minding your own business. You're just doing your darn thing, maybe not even looking for rewards. And that's exactly when it appears. We have happiness that pops up here on top of earth pulsing, pulse of the other, slow down time in nature. The reason why this is being attracted into your world, the reason why you're being seen in this way, the reason why this is occurring is literally because you have learned to let go, let God, have fun. Like, you were too tense. There was something too tense here. Also, Virgo talks about being hyper vigilant or in control, or like trying to micromanage. You stepped out of micromanaging. And the moment that you do, you free yourself. See, and like right now, I'm channeling like as I'm pulling more cards, it's like that's enough, that's enough, that's enough. But I keep wanting to pull more, but it's like, no, like that's enough, more than enough, actually. So some sort of muddled or unclear thinking you have claimed authority over. Again, the King of Wands is the master of harnessing energy and knowing what to do with it, knowing where to go with it, knowing where it's coming from, knowing where to direct it to. Wow. Wow. So we have the forest, which talks about the muddled and unclear thinking. And then we have the tree. You're finding whatever it is. You see this tree, something about a tree, you're finding the source, or you're finding your grounding, or you're finding your footing, you're finding it. Whatever it is. Especially with this here, take care, there will be a loss of material wealth. You're finding whatever the shark is in your life that was taking from you, that was taking your wealth, that was making you feel out of alignment, or was making you feel like you are not enough. By golly, you've done it. This is a major completion, collective. Anything else to add here? This landed, I was going to put it here, but it seems very intentional. It landed on top of the Seven of Cups, and it's the first house in the reverse. This to me is the epitome of being lost in the sauce. Okay. Letting whatever this unclear, muddled thinking is, letting it take control, tell you who you are. You got lost in the sauce. That's why you were worried. But now we know what was causing us to be lost in the sauce. The title card, this new beginning, this recognition, like you being able to give it a name, putting a label on it, is all you needed to do to conquer the spirit of this energy that was trying to lock you down, keep you trapped up. And actually, I'm getting that these are several different things that you have identified as traps or distractions. And once you identify them as such, you address them accordingly, King of Wands. You know exactly how to handle it, how to approach it, how to go about it. And there's something here about your approach that seems very poised, elegant, perfectly timed, that's bringing this wow factor or this surprise energy to you. And again, it's because you have 12th house surrendered. And that has to do with that Virgo energy in the reverse, not trying to control or force, but letting it flow. Okay, I'll take both. Bottom of the deck, the energy is gaining momentum. I can't make this up. That's what happens right before takeoff, liftoff, ignition, okay? And the placement of these cards seems very intentional once again. So communication is key. New moon in Gemini lands on top of the first house reverse with the Seven of Cups. Some sort of newfound way of communicating, receiving information, receiving communication, or giving communication has brought some form of clarity so that you can, full moon in Sagittarius, see the bigger picture. And did we not just, yes, we are experiencing right now, and it's in the present energy. Oh my gosh, right now, we are going through the energy of a full moon in Sagittarius. So you have seen the bigger picture. You are seeing the bigger picture, which is leading to this wow factor, which is leading to this establishment, this legacy, this agreement, this ruling or this truth that is fully aligned to you because you've cleared out whatever it was that had your mind muddled and your energy unclear. Prepare to be amazed.